Hi, this is Julie with Three Sisters Sundries. I am back from Creativation, so I thought I would show you some of the things I did there. They had, most of the companies out on the show floor had make and takes, and I tried to do most of them. So let me show you what I have made. One of the first ones I did was this jar, and I think I did it at the Deco Art booth, but I can't remember. So if anybody knows for sure who was doing these jars, let me know in the comments. It was painted with a black matte finish paint, and then this is kind of a pearlescent paint. I can't even remember the name of the paint, but anyway, it turned out really pretty on the black base. I'm not going to do these in any particular order because there are just a lot of them. I went to the Art Bin booth and they had these cute little containers to decorate, so I just added some washi tape. I think I'm going to have to put a little bit of super glue to keep them on, but did just some cute little decorations with washi tape, and it's a great place to hold my little stuffs I got. One of the last ones I did was this beautiful bracelet. This was at the Hawaiian cord booth. It's just this long ribbon. I think they said it was made out of PVC that you weave through a mesh, and they showed us how to do this beautiful zigzag design, and then we wrap the edge with I wrapped the edge with a different color. So that is very beautiful, and if you didn't see it already, Lolly, my friend Lolly, made one also. She did a beautiful pink with a silver edge to it. So there's our bracelets. I made this adorable card at Studio Katia. Got to try the blending brushes, and I love their jewels, so I got to put some of their cute jewels on there. This one is from PMA Industries. Just a cute little tag. They have this new kind of die cutting machine that you can adjust for the thickness of your die, and they have thin dies that will cut, I think, several layers of fabric all at once, like the big thick foam kind of dies, but they are thin. So anyway, might want to check those out if you like to cut fabric. This one is from Dress My Craft, and I did several, so I should have got them all out and to show you. But when they gave us a die when we did a make and take and posted it on social media with their hashtag. So this was the last one I made. I will come across the others here when I get there in a minute. So let me just dump these out so it's not so noisy. I should have got these all out before. Sorry. Ugh. Okay. And let's see. This card I made at, let's see, John Bead. They have these beautiful flat back glass jewels, so the glue sticks to it better. It doesn't take the paint off the back of the jewel so that they fall off, so they hold a lot better. And look at the shine on those. They were so pretty. They had lots of little containers with all these beautiful jewels, so that one was a fun one. At Sizzix, we got to cut felt on with the big thick dies. So I think I cut I've got glue all over. But I think I cut my leaves 4 layers at a time. So I cut all 4 of these leaves all at once. And the flowers I cut 2 at a time, and they cut beautifully. So there you go. This one is from Altenew. They had a stamping village where they had center tables in in the middle of all these booths are surrounding it. And so this, I think this, no, maybe this was at the Altenew booth. Anyway, it was a layered stamp, so using several different colors. So they had the stamps all set up in a line, so you just moved from misty to misty with a different stamp and a different color. So that was kind of fun to do it that way. I didn't do the best job getting my paper covered, but I think it looks pretty anyway. This one was from Picket Fence Studio, and look at those adorable bunnies. Again, we got to try the blending with the brushes, ink blending with the brushes, but this time it was through this beautiful heart stencil, and then we get to choose our sentiment. So anyway, that one is so cute. Let's see. This card was done at Hero Arts. I did a terrible job stamping. I do much better when I have like a piece of foam underneath or something, but this is done with a background stamp. It's really hard to see, but we did it with embossing ink and then embossed it with clear embossing powder after we had glued all our strips on our card front. Then we layered the sentiment. There are 2 layers here, and I didn't get it very straight, so it almost looks like a shadow. And then we just added a couple little jewels. So that one was fun and easy. And this one is Lawn Fawn. I just love Lawn Fawn. Their stamps are so cute. And this one is no exception. So all the pieces were colored, cut, and we just had to glue it together. And then you peekaboo in and look at that cute little mouse inside that log. That is really a cute one. And this one was one that was done at the Stamping Village in the center table. So this was Altenew stamps and then Studio Katia little jewels. And then there's just a little die cut border frame on that one. Let's see, this one was done at the Glue Dots booth. So these are all applied with, they have a new adhesive that's a sheet of adhesive, and you can just lay your paper on and then die cut it, and then you have your adhesive on the back. So that was really quick. Though the adhesive was already on and everything was die cut, so we just had to glue it on our little bag. Let's see, then this one, I think this was the first one I did, actually. This is from Dress My Craft also, and it's a shaker card. I love shakers. I say that every time I show a shaker, but this one is really cute, and then it stands up like this as like a little easel. So let me show you the side from the side. So it stands up like a little easel. So that one was kind of fun and different. This is the other one from that I did at Dress My Craft. Look at those beautiful paper flowers. They were doing these paper flower brooches. See, it's on a little stick pin, so it's a brooch. The first day I went and I stood in line for, I don't know, 10 minutes or so, maybe longer. And there was still another group ahead of me that was in line behind the chairs for the make and take, and I gave up. And then I tried again and gave up again. So the third time, they were trying to like quit for the day, and they ended up doing about 4 of us all around the table, squashed in just as a last group. So I was grateful to be able to get that done. That's just beautiful, and they sell all the products to make these beautiful paper flowers. Let's see, this one is at Avriel. I got to color with Copic markers for the first time ever. Kind of funny that I've never used them, but I just never have. I'm not a big card maker and not a big stamper, so I just have never done it. And I've got pencils and Gamsol that I use to kind of give me the same look, so I never felt like I had to invest in Copic markers. But anyway, I tried it out and it's kind of fun. I don't know how good a job I did, but I don't think it's too bad for my first try. Anyway, that's a really cute card. I love that little piggy. Let's see, another card that I did with at an adhesive was Scrapbook Adhesives. Just did this little card, but they're bringing back photo corners, and so they had all different colors of photo corners in the paper, and then also in the the clear, I don't know if it's acetate or some sort of plastic anyway. And these are pop dots that we just put on foil. So they also sell foil and anyway, all kinds of adhesives. So we got to use the tape runner. I don't think I've ever tried their tape runners, and I really like them so much better than the ATG gun. So much easier to use. So I love those. Let's see, this one was really fun. This is Craftex, and this one we did at, oh shoot, I forgot to look at publishing, C&T, I want to say. Let me go look. I'll be right back. I'm back. It is C&T Publishing. Anyway, so we got to make this cute little card holder, business card holder, with Craftex, and this is kind of a washed feel. I don't know what they call this wash, but anyway, they came out with some beautiful new colors. They were out of those for the make and take, but they have a beautiful purple, and there's a beautiful gray. Oh, I can't remember. What are their colors? There might be a green. I can't remember. Anyway, we got to make this really cute. This is also Craftex. You can emboss on it, and it gives a very crisp embossing. And then we just added that with a brad and this cute little screw-on button closure. So, and this also was from C&T Publishing. I can't remember the name of this either, but it's a transfer paper, and you can iron it on. Well, actually, you print it with an inkjet printer, so you can print on it whatever picture you want. Cut it out, and you can iron it on fabric and paper, whatever, and it gives a permanent transfer. It's really cool stuff, and I love the transparency of it, so you can still kind of see the words behind that fish. Anyway, that's a neat product. And I think the last make and take I have here is from Pink Fresh Studios. We got to make this cute little book. I saw Susie West there making one, so I took a picture with her. And they had stickers and other embellishments that we could add, so that was really fun. And then it tied with this cute pink ribbon. And then at the Beacon booth, they were giving out take and makes, so you can make it at home. It's a headband, and they were, oh shoot, I should have cut off that ribbon closing that, but it's a felt headband. So you just make felt flowers, and so they gave you a headband, just one of these stretchy kind, and all the felt and patterns to make this, and then you got a bottle of felt glue. They've come out with a brand new felt glue. It says it bonds felt, glitter, pom-poms, and more. So that is going to be fun to play with, and I'm anxious to try these. I used to make these flowers and use their Fabri-Tac, but I have never tried this felt glue, so kind of anxious to try that. And since I only have one other class that I took, I thought I would show you what I tried out in that class. I took a felting class and learned how to felt. I have never done that before, so we got this big market bag and got to put our pattern on, and so we got this little kit of products, and also it was kind of a beading, like felting and beading class, adding embellishments with felting and beading. So we got this mesh that we did our pattern on, and I don't know if you can see it, but we drew it on with blue chalk and then laid it down and drew it on with this washable marker, and then we did our felting. So we got the blue chalk and we got the blue marker. We got a thimble to help with our embroidery. Got some needle threaders and some beading needles, but what we got also was this, I don't know if you can even see it. If I take it out, it's so fine. This new kind of beading needle. This is basically just to get the beads onto your thread, but it's this really super fine needle. It has a head like a needle threader, and it's got a little hook on the end, so when you put your beads, your needle down into your beads, like a container of beads, you just go up and down and it grabs the beads and threads them onto the needle, and then you just pull them down onto your thread, which has a knot at the end so you don't lose them. And then you can slip this, you put another piece of thread through here and slide the beads onto that thread to bead your project with. So this is basically just to grab the beads, but this is a brand new product that has not been released yet, so kind of fun to get that. And then we also got some embroidery needles and a few little wonder clips to hold our pattern on with. So, and then some other patterns if we decided we wanted to do a few more. And then instructions to embroider. So that is all the stuff I made. I've already posted the video of my deco foil class, so I will leave a link to that to show you what I made in that class. So it was really fun to do all these make and takes and the classes. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. I'm back for a quick second. I missed a card that I made. This was at the Screen Sensation booth. My friend Lolly was demonstrating, so I went and did this card at that booth. This is a really cool process of screen printing. I've never done, well, okay, I haven't done it since high school, but this is a new method of screen printing that I've never done. So anyway, it's done with this beautiful copper ink, and it was really fun. Thanks for watching.